Games with Kevin.
Now, this one's on the house. Liquid! Snake! Thank you, guys. Before the next question, just a quick question here, because since you just did that just now, I have to ask you, how much time were you given and what was your preparation in like fleshing out the sound of your characters? Were you given like a lot of specific guidance, or did they just say, okay, how does it sound?
They sent us to this training camp.
If you are successful in what we do, and you're looking at 3 kids who have been, one of the things, and I can't necessarily take credit, it's kind of part of the talent, is can you improv? How are you with improvisation, and how are you with a thing they call cold reading, which means somebody hands you a script, can you read it? We would have, I mean, on any given audition, my call time for my audition is 2 o'clock. I show up at 1:30, or depending on how many rolls, you know, quarter after 1, and I just go, pencil, zubba, 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 zubba. And you've made a little choice, but it's what we did every day. So it was kind of a machine. So prep, it's not like regular actors, at least for me, not that kind of you go home and you da-da-da-da. It was all, you don't even know what you're reading for most of the time until you show up. And then it's a thing with the director where they might even do, where you're reading something, and for all I know, I was reading, you know, solid, and they went, but hold on, hang on. Try this. I mean, so many times we've been cast for things because we weren't turning in what they liked for something, or they just went, I'm thinking of him for that. So not a lot of big time prep, kind of just on the fly.
Yeah.
Well, yes, that is all true. My experience though on Metal Gear was a little different, which I'm glad of. Most of the time, like when you hear us doing the game, typically that's the first time we're seeing the line. When you hear us do it, you're hearing the first, second, maybe third take of us reading it the first time. But with the first Metal Gear, I had auditioned just with my voice, which when I was younger sounded like this. So I would say, you know, like cocky fighter pilot sort of guy. And then they sent me the script, which they never did again. But they sent it to me in advance, and I started reading it. It was this big. I mean, it was just a stack of papers. But in the very beginning, they were like, he's already retired, and he doesn't want to come back. And he's already a legend, and all this stuff has clearly happened to him. And I thought, you know, this voice is too young for this guy.
Kind of like David in real life at the time.
I was a cocky kid with an easy life and felt pretty good about myself. But so when I was reading it, I was like, this guy needs to have been over some bad road, and he needs to have history and weight to his voice. And so it started to become this. And so this is the voice I started recording with. And halfway through the first day, Chris was like, can I play you the voice you auditioned with? And so she did, and I'm like, yeah, I just didn't think it was right. And I was like, do you want to redo it? And she said, no, I think this is working. And I said, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was thinking Arby's. It's been a while. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Johnny.
I'm Elliot.
I'm Matt. And I'm Greg. We are the Supergamer brothers. And we're back. You fucking losers. That's yeah, well, actually. So, oh my god. Literally. Finally. You have no idea how many times I've had to lie in front of people's faces asking, is that SGV? Oh my god, especially when I said I was coming back northeast. That was literally like the first fucking discussion everyone's talking about. It was like, wait a minute, it's like, you guys bringing SGV back? The SGV back? He's like, because I need you went to Georgia, you come back up here, you bring an SGV back? You still got so many things left to do, the Saints Row, Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, and I was like, shut up. But ever since I made the move back, we've literally been talking about it, and we decided, yeah, let's bring it back. In fact, it's about half an hour from now. We already got a video ready for you guys. It'll be live on SGV Likes to Play. If you forgot, that's what the channel's name is called. What kind of video is it? It's an SGV video. Yeah, I know that guy. We decided to record a board of Mario Party for you guys, just to get us back into the spirit of the Let's Play. I should say, it's not drunk yet, because I know that one of the things that we promised before we went on hiatus was a 50-turn drunk Mario Party. I don't know if we decided on the game. Was it 3? It was 3. The one with the longest boards, the longest turns. What was it? Waluigi Island, right. It was Waluigi Island Mario Party 3, 50-turn drunk. So, when we eventually get to that, which is sooner rather than later, you guys get to witness a murder live on air. Or a suicide note, I don't know, it really depends how much they drink. But, yeah folks, we're bringing SGV back, and before we open up the mic for Q&A to lay the foundation, it's going to be a part-time thing. We're not uploading every fucking day because that burnt us out bad. Like before we took the break, before that little pandemic happened a couple of years ago. Maybe you heard about it. Yeah. But when we agreed to come back, we realized we're going to just keep it super part-time. We're not going to be meeting every weekend. We're not going to be uploading every day. We'll be committed to playthroughs, but we'll not be doing every day because we gotta, we all got our own lives and